Hi, hello. Welcome to Shoyogi Sir YouTube channel. Today I will discuss about a very important topic, that is types of numbers. So many students have some doubts about types of numbers. So in this video I will clear types of numbers with definition and example. Okay. So first one is complex numbers. Complex numbers is represented by capital C. Okay, so in this complex numbers again two types is there. One is real numbers and another one is imaginary numbers. Okay, so after that again in real numbers two types is there. One is rational numbers and irrational numbers. Rational numbers are represented by capital Q and irrational numbers are represented by IR. Okay, so after that in rational numbers again two types are there. One is integers and another one is fractions. Okay, so in this integer again two types is there, and in fraction three type of fractions are there. Okay, so integers, first one is whole numbers, that is will represent by W, and negative numbers. Negative numbers means -1, -2, -3. So these all are called negative numbers. So in fraction, proper and improper and mixed fractions. Proper fractions, improper fractions and mixed fractions are there. Okay, so after that next in whole numbers we'll categorize here two types. One is natural numbers and another one is zero. Okay, so natural numbers means counting numbers. Okay, so again in natural numbers these all are the numbers are there. Okay, what are they means? So first one is in natural numbers, even numbers, odd numbers, prime numbers, co-prime numbers, composite numbers, perfect square numbers, and last one is perfect cube numbers. Okay, so these all are the types in natural numbers. So I hope you understand this all. So next I will explain one by one with example. Okay, first one is complex numbers. Okay, complex number is a number of the form a plus bi. This is in the form of a plus bi, where a and b belongs to real numbers. Okay, so example is, so complex numbers will represent by capital C. Okay, next example is a plus bi. If a number in the form of a plus bi, then this is said to be complex number. Okay, one more example, that is 4 plus 5i. Okay, this is also complex number. A number which is in the form of 4 plus 5i, then this is said to be complex numbers. Similarly 3 plus square root of minus 3, this is also example for complex numbers. Okay, next I will go to imaginary numbers. So in imaginary numbers I will ask you one question. Question is, what is the square root of minus 4? Minus 4 square root you don't know, because 4 square root is plus or minus 2. Okay, so but minus 4 square root is, you can write 2 into square root of minus 1. So here 2 you can write as it is, square root of minus 1 means that is I. So therefore here square root of minus 1 is equals to I. Okay, so I value is square root of minus 1, right? This is said to be imaginary numbers. So definition is, imaginary numbers are numbers that is expressed in terms of square root of a negative number. Okay, in terms of square root of a negative number. Okay, so here these three are the examples for imaginary number. So here I means square root of minus 1. Okay, so next I will go to real numbers. So next, real number definition, combination of rational and irrational numbers. So real number means combination of rational and irrational number is called real numbers, and real numbers will represent by capital R. Okay, so example for real numbers is square root of 10, pi and minus 2 and 4 by 5, so on you can write. Okay, next I will go to rational numbers. Rational numbers means a number which is in the form of p by q, where p and q belongs to z, means integer, where q is not equal to 0. So here rational number means a number which is in the form of p by q. This in the form of p by q, where q is not equal to 0. So here q value is not 0. So that's why this is example for rational number. Okay, so here rational numbers will represent by capital Q, and examples are 4 by 5 and 6 by 7 and minus 3, because this is also in the form of p by q. Okay, because denominator nothing is there, means 1 should be there. Okay, so 1 by 5, this is also example for rational numbers. So next I will explain what I mean by irrational numbers. A number which is not a rational is called irrational. Okay, so here irrational means no ratio. Okay, so number which is not in the form of rational means number this should not be in the form of 4 by 5 or should not be in the form of p by q. That is said to be irrational number. For example, you can take example square root of 2 irrational number will represent by IR. Okay, example for irrational numbers is square root of 2, square root of 3, pi, so on. Okay, so here we will not get here square root of 2 accurate value. Similarly square root of 3 value also will not get accurate, and pi means 22 by 7, this also will not get accurate value. This contains endless value. Okay, so next I will go to integers. Okay, an integer includes whole numbers and negative whole numbers. So integer means a numbers which includes whole numbers and negative whole numbers. Okay, so integers will represent by capital Z. Here whole numbers means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and also negative whole numbers means minus 1 and minus 5, minus 2, minus 3, so on. Okay, so these all are the examples for integers. Okay, so next I will go to fractions. So in fraction there are three types is there. Basically fractions is categorized into three types, right? So before that I will explain what is meant by fraction. Fraction represent a part of a whole. Okay, so example is 4 by 5 and 7 by 3, 4 integer 3 by 5, so on. These all are the examples for fraction. Okay, so first one is proper fraction. Okay, so I will discuss here types of fractions. First one is proper fraction. Proper fraction means a fraction where the numerator is less than the denominator. So this is the fraction, so this is said to be numerator and this is said to be denominator. So here proper fraction means numerator is less than denominator. Okay, then that is said to be proper fraction. So improper fraction means a fraction whose the denominator is less than numerator. So here this is the numerator and this is the denominator less than numerator, this also. Okay, so these all are examples for mixed fraction means combination of whole number and a fraction. Okay, so this is whole number and this is fraction. Combination of these two are called a mixed fraction. So example is 2 integer 1 by 3, 3 integer 2 by 5, and minus 7 integer 4 by 9, so on. These all are examples for mixed fraction. Okay, so next one I will go to whole numbers. What is meant by whole numbers? Whole numbers means 0 with counting numbers, or you can write 0 with natural numbers. That is also the whole number definition. So whole numbers will represent by capital W. Okay, and examples 0 with counting numbers. 0 you can write counting numbers means if you want to start counting, then I will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So these all are called the counting numbers, and these all are examples for whole numbers. Okay, so next I will go to natural numbers. Okay, what is meant by natural numbers? Counting numbers are called natural numbers. Okay, so natural numbers will represent by capital N. So counting numbers means if you want to start a number of trees in a ground means, then you will start from 1 2 3 4 5, right? So this is the examples for natural numbers. Okay, again we will discuss here even numbers. Even numbers means any integer divisible by 2. Okay, so examples are 2 4 6 8 10. So here any integer divisible by 2 means this is the 2, you can divide this one, then you will get here its value is 1. 3 by 2, its value is 1.5. so here you are getting here in decimal, but we want here complete division. 3 is not a even numbers and 2 is even number. 2 4 6 8 10, these all are examples for even number. Next one is odd number. Odd number means any integer which is not divisible by 2. Okay, or any integer which is not a even number you can write. Okay, so here you can take 1 3 5 7. So when you will divide 1 by 2, then you will get 0.5. Okay, when you will divide 3 by 2, then you will get 1.5. Similarly 5 also, similarly 7. So these all are examples for odd numbers. Next one I will discuss very important, that is prime numbers. So prime number is very important in your student life. Anywhere you can go, in SLC, PUC and in competitive exam also they will ask one question on prime numbers. So prime number means an integer which is divisible by 1 and itself. Okay, so that is said to be prime number. Or one more example is there, an integer which has exactly 2 factors is called prime numbers. So for example, see, you can take here 3. Okay, so here 3 contains only 2 factors, that is 1 and 3. Okay, so that is an integer which is divisible by 1 and itself. So 3 is divisible by 1 and also itself. Okay, so that's why 3 is example for prime number. Next one is 5. 5 is also contains only 1 and 5, only 2 factors this has. Okay, and 5 is divisible by 1 and 5 only. Okay, similarly 7, similarly 11. You can take here 12. This contains more than 2 factors. Okay, so for example 12 means 1 2 3 4 and 6 12. Okay, these all are the factors of 12. So that's why 12 is not a prime number. Okay, so next I will discuss here co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers means number which have only one as their common factor. Okay, for example you can take here 2 and 3. Okay, so these two contains only one common factor, that is 2 is contains 2 has factors 1 2 and 3 also has only 1 and 3. So in these two factors, so 1 is common, so that's why these two are called co-prime numbers. 21 also. Okay, so here 21 means 21 has 1 3 7 and 21. So 22 means only 1 11, right, and also 22, right? So in these two only one common factor is there, that is 1. So that's why these two are also examples for co-prime numbers. Okay, so next I will go to composite number. Okay, composite means number which is not a prime, that is said to be composite. Or one more definition you can write, an integer which has more than 2 factors. Okay, so an integer which has more than 2 factors, that is called composite number. Example 4 6 8 and 10. So because 4 contains more than 2 factors, that is 1 2 and 4. Okay, 6 also 1 2 3 and 6. So that's why these all are examples for composite number. And smallest composite number is 4. Smallest composite number is 4. Okay, right? So next I will go to perfect number. This is also very important. Okay, perfect number is very very important. So that's why you can concentrate on this and you can make practice. That is, so a positive integer that is equal to the sum of its proper divisors or sum of its factors also you can write. Example 6. So 6 factors 1, 2, 3. When you will add these factors, then you will get here 6. Okay, so that's why 6 is perfect number. Okay, and one more important note is there, that is smallest perfect number is 6. Okay, so next I will go to perfect square numbers. Perfect square number means any number which is multiplied by itself. Okay, number which is multiplied by itself is called a perfect square numbers. Example is 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 2 is 4, 3 into 3 is 9, 4 into 4 is 16. Okay, so you can write 1 square is 1 and 2 square is 4, because 2 how many times is there? 2 times. You can write like this also. 2 square means 2 you can multiply 2 times. Okay, so you can read this one. 3 square is 4. So sorry, 3 square is 9. So you can write here 4 square is 16. So similarly you can write up to 30 perfect square numbers and you can make a practice. Okay, next I will go to perfect cube numbers. Perfect cube number means product of 3 equal integer or a number which is multiplied by itself twice. Okay, is called a perfect cube number. Example is 1 into 1 into 1, then this is 1. This is said to be cube number. Similarly 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27, 4 cube is 64, 5 cube is 125 and 6 cube is 216. So you can write 1 cube is 1 and 2 cube is 8. Okay, 3 cube is 27. So on you can write here. Okay, so on you can write. So I hope you understand all these